What up, it's your boy Shadzilla, and welcome to the first episode. So I'm gonna show you how I made $40,000 in 3 weeks. Run the play is where I break down deals that I'm currently working on, deals I'm pursuing, or deals that I've already completed. So first off, I found the house. Well, let me back up a little bit. I didn't find the house. My acquisition manager found the house. He found the property. I ended up offering $145,000 on that house. I paid my acquisition guy $5,000. So I'm all in at $150. So once I close on that house, I'm all in at $150. And for those of you at home say, hey, I don't have $150,000. Well, you don't need $150,000 because I didn't use my own money to secure this deal. I used a private money lender that charged me 3% on the front end and 2% every month that I held the property. That's some expensive money, but I didn't have to have any money out of pocket. I knew I was gonna have a big spread, and it was an infinite return no matter what she charged me, basically. My private lender fully funded the house for $150. I immediately put it back on the market for $190. I did an open house on it, nobody bid, and then I shopped it around to a couple hedge funds. Hedge fund gave me a cash offer for $197. So I bought it for $150. I got an offer for $197. I didn't wholesale it, I actually closed on the property. So I got it for $150, we actually closed, cash deal, we actually closed, so I own the property. I put it back on the market for $197, I got $47,000 spread, $7,000 for my fees, and those fees are broken down into closing costs, points from my private money lender, and I think that's about it, because when I sold it to the hedge fund, I didn't have to pay a realtor commission on that side because I went direct to the source. So now, once I locked that contract up on the back end for $197, I have a $47,000 spread. I took out $7,000 for fees, closing costs, and those points that I had to pay, which left me with $40,000. In order to be able to lock up a deal, you need to be able to recognize a deal. The reason I was able to make $40,000 was because I knew how to recognize a deal. My underwriting skills was on point. I put the reps in. So you gotta put the reps in. It's not hard. All you need to do is know what you're looking for when you underwrite a deal. What's the purchase price? Does it need to be rehabbed? If it does need to be rehabbed, how much rehab does it need? What's the after repair value? What is it gonna be worth after I rehab it? How long is it gonna take me to complete the job? And then you gotta find who are my players. You need a contractor, you need a lender or a private lender, you need a realtor if you're not a realtor, and you'll need an attorney, a closing attorney to make sure that the title is clean on the house. So those are the players that you need in order to run this play. So when I underwrote the deal as a flip, it was I was all in at $150. I was gonna do a $40,000 rehab, would have put me at $190, and I was gonna sell it for about $240. So I would have made around $55,000. But the difference is, if I would have flipped it, I would have made $55,000. When I wholesaled it, I made $40,000. So I know what you're asking. Why did I decide to go with the 40 over the 55? Because with the 55,000, I had all the risk, and I was gonna be on site 3 to 4 months. Any problem that would have came up while we was on site, that made that $55,000 go down. On this side, I had no risk. I put it back on the market, I take my 40, and I'm scot-free. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about contractors being late. I don't have to worry about contractors running off on a job. I don't have to worry about people breaking in the house, stealing supplies, which they got me last week. Just a whole lot of things that goes along with flipping that a lot of people don't, they don't talk about or they don't know about because they're not actually doing it. But I do both. But on that particular deal, I decided to wholesale it. So I want to break down a couple points that you want to look for when you underwriting a deal so you can be able to recognize a deal. Or you can click the link below this video, and it'll take you to a couple videos that I'm just doing live underwriting with my team. It's really off the cuff. They're just bringing me deals that they're working on, and I'm just going off the cuff, hitting the points. And really listen to what's being repeated. listen to the points that I'm looking for that's being repeated, which is purchase price. How much is the rehab? How much is the after repair value? How much time it's gonna take me to be on site on this job? Because what I like to do, minimum, I wanna make at least $10,000 per month that I'm on the site. When I broke down this deal as a flip, this current deal I'm talking about, how I made $40,000 in 3 weeks, I would have made $13,750 per month, which lines up with my criteria. But I decided to go the hotel route because I just want to take my money and run. I didn't want to deal with the headache because I already got multiple flips going on, and sometimes you need a cash infusion, so hotel deals make sense. So like I was saying, my minimum is $10,000 per month on site. One of the other points you need to look at is expenses and fees. A lot of people underwrite deals, and they underwrite deals on best case scenario. That's fool's gold, man. Like you're not being realistic. It's a false sense of security. Like your numbers are wrong from day one. So you want to make sure that you have correct numbers, and you're going over these points, and you're not leaving out anything. I call it pencil whipping a deal. You can make any deal look good if you pencil whip it long enough. But if you go off these points and these parameters, it's either a deal or it's not. The truth of the matter is you gotta underwrite a lot of deals to find one. I mean, you really do. But if you get good at underwriting, it'll cut down on your time of how long it takes you to underwrite a deal. See, me right now, I can look at a deal based on a couple key points, and I can tell if it's a deal or not, no matter how big or small it is. If it's a big multifamily deal or something like that, we'll put it in a deal analyzer. And it's a couple different points that we can put in there to know if that's a deal or not. So I just showed you how to make $40,000 in 3 weeks. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll answer them. I'll personally answer these questions because I want you to get it. I want you to be able to go out and duplicate what I did in whatever market you in. I got an abundance mindset. I want to share this information. Like I said, when I retired from playing professional basketball and I knew I was going into real estate, this is what I would have wanted coming home. Like I could have just listened to this person that's actually doing these deals. I'm not telling you about what my cousin did. I'm not telling you about what my other partners did. I'm telling you about the deals that I am currently doing. And I'm walking you through it step by step. And if you got any questions, you can ask them in the comments. So there's no excuse. I just drew the play up for you. It's on you to run the play. And always remember, you're only one play away.